Yeah,
Pushing B.
Yeah,
Pushing
they
B.
go in B.
Omen's also main.
Oh, this is so sad. Yeah.
We can play. Omen's also main.
This is the problem I've been pointing out since like round 3. These guys can't hold. The 2 duelists cannot hold a site. Not even with a breach stun. This is so backwards. Yeah, they run us down. You've got to play retake. That sucks.
We can play retake.
2 sides, 2.
We have reach out.
Play retake. Oh,
Spike
too late.
planted.
1 jump.
Last player standing.
Why don't what?
There's
If it's B rush, we reach out, retake B.
Let me see the pre-round, buddy.
I'll play side. Reina, can we play side?
I'm playing lane. I will get back to you.
Okay.
I'll
Play
stun
lane.
lane. You can
I'll
actually
pick
just
on your
hold.
con.
Wait, no. You can actually just jump up. I'll stun lane when they.
So Jet says, I'll play site. Reina, you play lane. And you're like, bet I'm going to stun off your contact. And then you do that, playing to hold site. And then you get mad that you're not playing to retake? What do you mean? As if like Jet and Reina are at fault. No, you were on board with their plan. So what are you mad about? Omen made the same mistake you made. He thought his flash blinded lane. It didn't, because he's bad. You thought you could drop out logs, but you couldn't because you're bad. And the retake failed because we're bad. That happens. But then you're mad about the macro? Nobody likes a dude who's calming hindsight. If you're going to calm what we should have done in my lobbies, I swear to God, you get muted so fast. I'm not here for VOD review and I'm playing ranked. I don't need my teammate telling me that I played it wrong. I probably know. And even if I don't know, I'm not interested. It's unsolicited coaching. I just want to know the plan for next round. So next round, you could be like, all right, reset. All good. Their B-rush is pretty dangerous. I think we should play harder to retake. I've got breach all top. Reina, you want to play market with me? You know, like just go next. I don't want you talking about the failures of our past round or whatever. And then you can make a mental note of, I want her to use this for A. And next time she's got ult up, you can be like, yo, Killjoy, you hold your ult for A retake. We'll hold my ult for B retake. And then it's lit.
Did you know only 420% of the people who watch my videos could actually receive free VOD reviews?
Really?
It's true!
Even me?
Absolutely!
Wow! I'm going to join the Discord to learn how. Then show up to a VOD review stream to get some of that potassium wisdom. No scope right to my brain.
And that's not all. I'm also offering free Valorant gift cards to anyone who makes successful improvement based on my coaching, made possible by the support of the Generous Knowers Guild on Discord.
So what are you waiting for? Hit us up!
And enjoy the video.
An immortal VOD. We're eating good. Renner. Breach. Ascent. Holy swoop. Okay. Wabam Shimalang. That's not going in anyways. Cypher. Breach. Okay. I'm noticing a problem. And that problem is you cook on Cypher and you do not cook on anybody else. Let's take a look. Cypher VOD. Nope. Cypher player. Immortal. And they play Flash Initiator as well, which is an interesting flex. Normally, Sentinel players like to flex the controller. Initiator players like to flex the duelist. This is a bit backwards. Unless you change your style depending on what you're feeling that day. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to think about it. But the way I would think about it is it requires you to learn 2 very different ways of playing the game at a high level if you want to hit Radiant. Okay. Freeze. Hold up, bucko. This guy gets blasted. Good. And now you want to peek cat first, presumably because you're low HP. Good. Except these guys are a million light years behind you. Chill. You've got stun. We've got flash. I'm actually kind of down for us to go first. I'm actually kind of down because we're so low, but I am not down for, look at this space. It's not time. Nice dig. I'll give you that. Don't say Jet one shot, please. Say Jet minus 78. if you're feeling really ambitious, you could say Jet has 22 HP if you want to assume that nobody bought her this ghost and she doesn't have armor. But I won't lie, if you run into Jing in the ladder, that guy's duo Forsaken buys him Frenzy a lot of the time so that Jing can get armor and 2 satchels.
Yeah, so with bottom A short.
No, no, no.
A short
Stop,
close.
no.
Alright. He's gonna pick a car.
Reload.
Okay, I'm loving this. The enemy team is playing pretty over aggressive for mid control. It's generally speaking good for us.
Flashing, we go. Flashing. He's flashing right side.
What was that?
We go.
Okay, you flash that guy. He's falling back.
He's flashing right side.
What is that? What's this flash do exactly? You didn't see him on the minimap, huh? But you're second in line.
We go. Flashing.
You should see the guy here.
He's flashing right side. Oh, drop side.
Okay, that's really bad technique then. This is not too uncommon if you're used to playing Sentinel, where you're not in the refrag position as often. But the refragger has to look at their minimap exclusively. When you're in this position, the only thing you should be looking at is your minimap. You know why? Can't fire your gun. Can't fire your gun. There's nothing else to look at. When you can't shoot your weapon, you have to be looking at your minimap. End of sentence. This is true for everybody, every role. If you're reloading your gun, that means you can't shoot your weapon, minimap. You're pulling out a flash, minimap. And then there's a second scenario where it should be minimap. And that's actually not true here, believe it or not. But it's when you're second in line. So right now, you're not second in line. You're playing wingman, which means like you're the widest to this angle. Reyna's the widest to this angle. But let's pretend there was a third person, hypothetically right here. And this third person is exposed to nothing first. If they peek deep mid, they see this guy. If they peek market, they see this guy. If they flank, they see this guy. And so this green person who's not exposed to anything first, also minimap, never crosshair. So if you happen to be in a position where you're not going to ever get peeked first, also minimap. So those are like the 2 times you need to be looking at your minimap, no matter what.
I can't flash for you. Oh, no.
Bro, what are you holding stun for? You are so dizzy. Your first contact dude is top gen right now. This is the first fight. Your Jet is hell, hugging this wall right here. And then your Reyna is right near her, playing tucked. They're going to be peeking off of Omen's contact heaven. And you're out here holding a stun for this. But we're going to be making contact in this region. And that's exactly what you see right here. Okay. There they are. So you have to pay a lot more attention. Watch while you're planting.
One heaven already.
So while you're planting here, you saw Jet scaling up heaven. But at that point, you just stopped watching your team at all. Why are you checking how this guy's playing flank? You're not the Sentinel this game, my guy. Not your job. Your job is to pair up with this guy, your most aggressive teammate. Except it turns out that your Omen becomes the most aggressive teammate and you don't even notice because you're too busy watching the guy who's playing the role that you wish you were playing or whatever. You see here, the Jets dropped. And so Omen is the widest and you're not ready to play with him at all. Anyways, the strongest thing you can do in this scenario against a team with no flash left is you literally just high-low. Like your Omen's already top gen. You just hold with him. None of this util nonsense. This util is not necessary here. You use this util if they happen to like huck an Omen flash at you and it's really good. Fucking line up, Larry. Why are you looking at the door? Wait, you think Omen can teleport through like a crack in the door or what? Why do you keep looking at it? Oh, shocker. He peeked heaven and killed the whole fucking team. Okay. So in a normal default, this is the Sentinel, this is the controller, and then the other 3 go mid. Initiator is sometimes 2 initiators and sometimes 2 duelists, but the initiators and the duelists go mid. And if you recall last round, we're sort of doing that. You're defaulting mid, our Sentinel's got to be mid. They push her and she cooks with her turret, which she has planned for B main. And then for seemingly no reason next round, you're taking her job. You're not, this turret does nothing now. We're not using it all. And you're sort of playing Sentinel breach. And so your Killjoy just, I guess, felt obligated to go A side instead, which is a bit weird. And now your Omen, who's also looking B main, because that's arguably his job, is probably also confused as to why the hell the breach is playing alone, controlling B main. And this is sort of why I called it interesting that you were not playing controller secondary. Because as you see, like, Omen is totally fine for him to be here right now. And it's totally fine for a Cypher or Killjoy to be here, which is why it's common to flex between these two roles at a high level. But you're doing very wrong things for your agent now because you're playing too similar to a Cypher right now. You should not be here. Yeah, you,
Cypher.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy on.
Nice.
not
Enemy
your problem. You go plant that bomb, you piece. Omen should be covering this. This isn't your job. You got the bomb. Yeah, this is why you're losing on breach.
Guard top mid. He might push.
And why you're winning on Cypher. Because if you're Omen or Cypher in that scenario, and your breach has the bomb, and you're holding tree, it's perfect. What the hell? Who are we gonna support? These guys or this guy? I can't tell. And we chose none.
Top mid one.
Nice shot.
Oh, wait. I have a smoke now.
We're gonna lurk.
5 seconds.
Okay.
You see? Enemy eco is solo pushing. I wanted to help him. Well, then walk out. Get out there then.
Come back.
I have this fight.
Also, at this point, call Omen with you.
Top mid one.
If you want to hold the gun,
Oh, wait.
or
I have a
Reyna,
smoke.
or Jet, you're not allowed to be silent and solo control the gun like this on breach. It's just, this is the problem. If you're Cypher, this is fine because you're controlling some space and controlling the gun and you're covering flank for the team because that's your job. You're breach. You can't be here. Your team is going to execute and there's no world you shouldn't be with them. You're one-off ultimate. You've got 2 flashes, an aftershock, a stun. You got everything. Sorry, the stun is the right ability, I'm aware. You're questioning yourself now? You should be. Your breach is lost.
Check going A short. A short one.
Dead.
Speaking of, now you're flipped. You see how if Reyna made contact with this Omen, it'd be a really easy stun for us, and then we would be able to break the dart. But because you're taking first contact for whatever reason on breach, we can't use our abilities here. And all we have is this worthless ass Reyna behind us. And what can she do? She can shoot. That's all this agent's good for, which is contextually good sometimes in competitive Valorant. Don't get me wrong, but it's why she's never going to be behind you in like a good formation.
One A main, one A.
But we're playing backwards. Great shot.
Where's the shot?
I can flash. I can push.
Go
I'm super down for this type of fight, by the way. You see how this is different than walking out into the open out tiles? Because I don't want you to interpret this as play passive. I want you to interpret it as when it's time to contest open space, I try to let the duelist go first so I can use my utility. However, when you're controlling space, like you already have it, it's totally fine for you to take contact. Okay, especially here, because here after your shot, it's a tight angle. You're gonna tuck, and you've got abilities. It's lit. This is lit. Controlling space, good. Taking space, no. Taking space, you want to do with a
I'm
buddy.
gonna flash.
You're about to do it perfectly. Yeah, exactly. This is fine. You're low HP.
Look at B player. Just pick heaven. Okay, fuck the checkmate. Let's go. I'm gonna flash, bro. Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna flash, bro.
What do you mean? Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck the checkmate.
What do you mean? Why don't we just hold heaven? Not a fan. Not a fan. You're not allowed to make that call until you prove that you can always play by the book every time. So it's an annoying, like, it's so annoying, okay? Because you'll watch Asuna play and he might fuck it and run it down and throw the round. But when Asuna does it, he has the ability to never do that. Until you can like prove that you can play basically perfect Valorant, then you're not allowed to do shit like that in the 4v1. Call the high-low. Just prove that you know that the high-low is better by doing it every time until you get to Radiant. Then do whatever the hell you want. Overheat all you want. Why the hell are we controlling A main with Omen? Like, here's the perfect default. Sentinel B main, controller A main. Rule of the mains is applying. They're taking A main. We're about to take B main. And now our 2 poor duelists are contesting mid without the initiator? What are we doing here? Remember
Yeah.
correctly, they had a few one-off ult and the Jet likes to push with ult. That should be a free kill for Omen. So pre-round, you read that the Jet's going to aggro hard with ult. Fine. You start A main. Fine. She's not aggroing A at this point. And even if she is at this point now, she's likely aggroing alone. A recon saw nothing. And we've got the dude in the god spot. Like no hecking Immortal players clearing that angle with full dedication. They might lazy clear it, but they're dying. At this point, we definitely need to leave. Like, our Omen's got control. And we're not going to scale A main with Breach Omen. I'm down to tell Reyna that you can stun all of Catwalk for her.
Yeah.
Cypher B.
Can flash it. Tree.
I got an.
That's a deceptively bad flash, I think.
Can flash it.
So if I'm holding tree from here, I'm not blind because there's this like lip I'm holding tight. If I'm holding tree from here, I'm not blind. It is behind me. If they're close here, they probably are blind, except Reyna already cleared that. So that's a deceptive flash. Higher rated Reyna would probably have just ran in off of that and might have died. And that's just because higher rated players learn to trust the expertise of their teammates. If my breach throws a flash and says I'm flashing tree, then I'm just walking into tree because I trust that this guy knows how the hell to flash tree. And I trust that, okay, he's got one from A main. That's apparently good. Because why would he tell me that he's throwing a bad flash? He wouldn't. And so I trust him and I run in. This Reyna does not have that. Fortunately for us, we're at Immortal 1. This guy doesn't trust you at all. She did not peek and she's using her own flash. Holy shit, we have 5 ults. Okay. On the A rush, generally, you want to stun this guy, not flash. Or better, you want to use the Omen flash if you're rushing. So during the rush, the problem with the breach flash is they can very easily jiggle it and fight you. Let's just consider that it's their raise because this is where Jing likes to play the most. So it's within reason to expect raise here. And Jing will like to jiggle this with his nade out. And the moment he feels resistance, he hucks the nade. So the problem with the breach flash is after you breach flash, he hucks the nade, you get stalled. And now Jing can maintain in this, he can maintain his position because he knows you haven't scaled up because he didn't get flashed. He dodged it. Of course, he can't take the space because you flashed him from doing that. But let's compare to an Omen near sight. Okay, we Omen near sight and now raise nades. Okay, so now she still knows that she stalled you, except she has to fall back. She literally has to. Because if your Jet is updrafting over here, which is pretty common in the rush, then Jing is dead if he's not falling back. And he doesn't know if Jet's doing that because he's nearsighted. He's got no audio. He has to give up the space. So the Omen flash is much stronger for contesting this. I thought maybe Jet would swing out wide and stick to the wall. Yeah, but this covers that too. The Omen flash covers that as well.
They like to play
NT. Half is over. All right. So in hindsight, could you place these guys on the map for me real quick, Renner? Give me rough positions of these dudes. I'm just curious. Cypher A, Sova Market, Raise A, Jet A. Wow, what the hell? That's so wrong. Oh, you've edited it. Cypher B. Okay, so Cypher is the B player, correct? Omen is the market player. One sec. They have Cypher, Raise, Jet, Omen, Sova. Their Sova plays dice. And occasionally Heaven if they're playing for a retake. He's an A player. It is interesting. Normally Sova's the B player. The Cypher plays B. It's some capacity. We don't even know where because we barely hit B all game. Their Omen plays the market area. We know this because we've seen him in this box before. If you recall the round you pushed out and fought him. We also saw him market, if you recall the round where you flashed market and he fell back towards stairs. Raze is generally playing over towards A and tree. If you recall, she had a Bucky in tree one round. She's also used her nade frequently in this manner, but she does not really contest upwards towards of A main. And then Jet is definitely floating. So this Jet can be anywhere. Agreed. So we don't know which site is strong side because we just have these like 2 pairings that are pretty much always on their sides. And then the Jet is sort of unpredictable. So there should be an immediate, like what I was noticing is their B is really bad. It's not recommended to play in the market area. This is not the best. And also Sova generally is very strong on the B site. And they're not putting him there because they're just putting Cypher here. And they're not playing any like heavy penetration. I think you can really punish this Cypher, especially with your comp. I think you can just run this guy down if you figure out how he likes to play. He's probably playing right here. I'm not going to lie. This is where everyone plays on B site. But also they rotate so fast. And it's because you've never faked. I mean, just look. We are not even halfway through the round. And there's the edge of their chain. So their chain looks like this. And like if I'm playing here, I'm immediately bringing this bomb to Omen and we try to take B. So as the initiator, you need to have this type of idea in your head. By like round 5, you've got to have a good idea of where they all are. And I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing somebody who's thinking more about the timings of getting shot in the back. So for example, let me think. I'm going to draw what I think you have in your mind now. On the A hits, you're aware that they like to peek out here and try to fight as you close the door. When you push up towards market, you're aware that they like to come out from deep mid and out towards catwalk to try and get onto you. You're aware of these things. You're aware that they like to walk out A main or B main pretty aggressively. One of the duelists. The things that you're aware of are the things that average Sentinel player should be aware of. You're taking note of like how their lurkiest players are lurking or how they're contesting tricky space to get behind you almost. It's not the initiator's job to pay attention to these things. The initiator needs to be able to place everyone on the map and identify the pacing of their rotations. And placing people on the map is really important because you need to know where to stun, because you don't want to be stunning Jen against this team. You want to be stunning Dice because Sova plays Dice. And you want to be telling your teammates that. You want to be saying, Jet, as Sova's almost always Dice, I'm going to stun Dice this round. Make sure you don't get hit by it. You can actually dash past it towards Jen and peek him from behind. You comp something like that, and you're giga smurfing.
Okay, never mind.
Oh shit, it's family.
One link.
Okay, she's dead, my guy. It's not a trade. Not a trade. The no trade exists anymore. It's a trade if you're shooting at the enemy as they're killing your ally. Are you doing that right now? No. Fall back.
Oh,
It's 4v3. You don't want to be doing this.
One link.
Why do you...
Going B.
And then you're getting mad at Reyna. Bro, she's a duelist. You want the duelist with ego.
I'll be walking on mid, okay?
One aiming. Press aiming.
This is really backwards. So these are our both like anchory agents. Sova can be anchory on this map actually, but you're not Sova. And then we've got both of our duelist agents over here. I would like to probably swap the Killjoy and the Jet or something. And I'd like to put you more centralized where you can support both sides.
Play retake A, just chill. Wait, sure.
Bro. You can't come, let's play retake A when this is your A positioning, okay? Like, I get it. You've got breach ult and you've got killjoy ult, but coming, let's play retake A in this scenario is just bound to get one of these dudes killed.
Yes,
Should be,
Yeah,
should
they
be.
go in B.
Almost walking in.
Oh, this is so sad. Yeah.
We can play... Almost walking in.
This is the problem I've been pointing out since like round 3. These guys can't hold. The two duelists cannot hold a site. Not even with a breach stun. This is so backwards. Yeah, they run us down. You've got to play retake. That sucks.
We can play retake.
Two side, two.
We have breach ult.
Play retake. Oh,
Spike
too late.
planted.
One jump.
Last player
Dude,
standing.
why don't... Why...
There's-
If it's B rush, we breach ult, retake B.
Let me see the pre-round, buddy.
I'll play side. Reyna, can we play side?
I'm playing lane. I will get back to you.
Okay.
I'll
play
stun lane. You can
I'll
actually
pick
just
on your
hold...
con.
Wait, no. You can actually just jump up. I'll stun lane when they...
So Jet says, I'll play site. Reyna, you play lane. And you're like, bet, I'm going to stun off your contact. And then you do that, playing to hold site. And then you get mad that you're not playing to retake? What do you mean? As if like Jet and Reyna are at fault. No, you were on board with their plan. So what are you mad about? Omen made the same mistake you made. He thought his flash blinded lane. It didn't, because he's bad. You thought you could drop out logs, but you couldn't because you're bad. And the retake failed because we're bad. That happens. But then you're mad about the macro? Nobody likes a dude who's calming hindsight. If you're gonna con what we should have done in my lobbies, I swear to God, you get muted so fast. I'm not here for VOD review and I'm playing ranked. I don't need my teammate telling me that I played it wrong. I probably know. And even if I don't know, I'm not interested. It's unsolicited coaching. I just want to know the plan for next round. So next round, you could be like, all right, reset. All good. Their B-Rush is pretty dangerous. I think we should play harder to retake. I've got Breach ult top. Reina, you want to play market with me? You know, like just go next. I don't want you talking about the failures of our past round or whatever. And then you can make a mental note of, I want her to use this for A. The next time she's got ult up, you can be like, yo, Killjoy, you hold your ult for A retake. We'll hold my ult for B retake. And then it's lit. And then it's lit. Because you're no longer being a hindsight Andy. You're being, I'm trying to win this round Andy, which is fine.
Oh, Cypher.
Holy shit. A good formation. Wait, it only took like 50 rounds. Wait, it's lit. We got Omen and Jet paired A. You're on fast rotate. We got Killjoy on B. This is some good shit.
Oh my.
But don't come. Don't die. And then especially don't come. Oh my. Bro, they're trying. Okay? When you dropped out market and died for free, did you think, wow, I can't believe I intentionally threw that maliciously to throw my teammates ELO? I love throwing my teammates ELO on purpose. No, you were like, damn, I f***ed up. My bad. You think this Omen's out here like 4v4? Breach ult up? Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna take a 50-50 so that Breach gets mad. No, bro. You know what Omen's actually thinking? He's like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh, I should not have fought that, man. And then you're out here commenting like, what are you doing? He knows. He knows. He's bad at the game. He's trying. I promise. All right. 99 times out of 100, he's trying. The one time out of 100, he is throwing. Okay. But never attribute malicious actions to just bad play. Okay. The dude made a mistake. It's all good. It's all good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Great kill. And now what type of garbage ass Immortal 1 hard stock breach is wide swinging top mid on 30 HP after that one? The moment after you kill the guy, you just hold your D key to peek. Whoa. Whoa. All right. We gotta write down some notes, my guy. What the hell, Renner? What the hell? Getting destroyed? Of course he is. Did you not like the dude's mechanics are way too good for this lobby? Like we're converting what, like 1,000,000% of our King 50s? It's not okay. You're not playing Initiator. You are playing Sentinel / Duelist, and that's a problem. Job. Where does each enemy agent like to play? How fast do they like to rotate? How are you going to get your duelist skills against them? Not your job. What timings do the enemies like to try to exploit? What open windows exist in our formation? How can I deal with the threat of an enemy like? Okay, you stop thinking about this shit when you're playing Initiator. Not your problem. If you're losing to this stuff, all good. Go next. Sentinel diff. Okay, defense. Pre-round intention should be made more clear. Pay more attention to full defensive formation. Your comms come off frequently as if you are frustrated, annoyed with your teammates. Even if you are frustrated, annoyed with them, you have to mask that in your voice or you will pay the price.